head coach of Husker basketball, Fred Hoiberg.
Bill Moos, a happy AD. Husker Nation, a happy fan base. Fred Hoiberg, the new head coach at Nebraska. Hello again, everybody. Andy Kennedy live at Memorial Stadium. Fred Hoiberg says 3 things convinced him to become the next head coach at Nebraska basketball. Number 1, Bill Moos's vision. Number 2, the great facilities they have here in Lincoln. And number 3, the outstanding fan base, who he said is second to none. So Fred's son's Jack plays for Michigan State. He's followed the Big Ten all year long, Fred has, so he knows a thing or two about Big Ten basketball. And so Hoiberg says that the time was right to get back into coaching at the college level right here where he was born in Lincoln, Nebraska.
And to see the atmosphere, I watched a lot of Big Ten basketball this last year because of Jack and because of Michigan State. And it's just such an unbelievable atmosphere. And I think Tim Miles did a great job and deserves a lot of credit for bringing excitement to this program. And now it's our job to build on that and hopefully become a consistent winner.
Cool moment after the news conference. Bill Moos presenting Fred Hoiberg with the original press release which announced the hiring of Fred Hoiberg's grandfather, Jerry Bush, as Nebraska's head basketball coach back in 1955. Now, while Nebraska fans are thrilled with the news that Fred Hoiberg is the new head coach of Nebraska basketball, Iowa State fans, well, some of them do not share in that excitement level. Fred Hoiberg, he was the mayor of Ames. He grew up there, went to college at Iowa State, was an All-American, was even a coach there for 5 fantastic seasons. And Hoiberg was asked during the news conference if he had a message to those Cyclone fans having, issues with him taking the Nebraska job.
I'm excited about the direction of Iowa State basketball. And again, I'll always be a fan because I'm an alumnus of the university. Alumnus or alumni, Dad? What is it? Alumnus? Okay. But again, they've got a great thing going. And I hope that, they would support this situation that I'm in now and that they would be excited for where we are, because this is something that my family feels very good about.
Yeah, Fred Hoiberg had his mom and dad, his wife here, an extended family, some aunts and uncles, some nieces as well. Fred Hoiberg says he's going to hit the ground running as early as today and on the road as early as tomorrow. With more, here's our Husker Hoops insider, Robin Washington of HuskerOnline.com with our Thor trip.
All right, thanks, Andy. So step number 1, or job number 1, maybe for Fred Hoiberg with the Huskers, is re-recruiting his most important player for next year, Isaiah Roby. Where does that stand after conversations today?
Well, you definitely feel better about the chances of him coming back than maybe you did even 24 hours ago. I think obviously he's gotten to know Fred a little bit more and understand his role in that offense and that system, and he's probably realizing that he's a perfect fit for everything that they want to do. And so Fred is clearly making him a priority and is going to do everything he can to keep him in Lincoln. But he's going to go through the draft process. He's going to get kind of a full-scale evaluation about what his NBA chances are, and so he'll be as informed as possible. But I think the chances of him coming back for his senior year are a lot better than they were a few days ago.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find a guy who's more well-informed on what it takes to move on to that next level. Hoiberg, a guy who's coached in college, in the NBA, and been an NBA executive, so pretty well-informed guy. We'll see how that pans out here for Nebraska, Andy.
All right, thank you, fellas. And after Hoiberg meets with his recruits, he's got a busy weekend ahead. He's going to watch his son Jack play for Michigan State as they move on to the national semifinals, the Final Four this weekend in Minneapolis, a place where someday Fred Hoiberg hopes to lead the Huskers to the promised land in college basketball. Live in Lincoln, Andy Kennedy, KTV News Watch 7 Sports. Guys, back to you.